A24 is back with another movie that is going to leave you wondering what you just watched. This is a movie that will highlight the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. But let's get right into it, because I think at this point when it comes to this movie, it's been out long enough. I think this is the second week that it is out. And ultimately, it was a Regal mystery movie. But I elected to kind of just put off and go see it again to really look at what I saw on the screen. So when it comes to this movie, you have step siblings that are grieving over the loss of their dad. And in doing so, they are placed in foster care. With this, they are put in foster care with a crazy lady named Laura, who you soon find out all of the losses that she has gone through. Her daughter, her dog, almost cats, whatever the case may be. But she is a nut job. And what you realize is she is the one that is responsible for fostering those two, Andy and Piper. Now, as you watch this movie, I say she is a nut job, and I mean that wholeheartedly, because you can close your eyes. You don't even have to look at the facial expression she is making and realize she is insane. She needs to be put in a psych ward. And I think that this is where the movie allows the turns to take place. There is a lot going on. You have the relationship between the siblings, trying to keep that together. You have a boy named Oliver who doesn't talk, that is not really Oliver. And ultimately, it is a part of Laura's plan, because Laura's daughter had died, and you find that out early on. And ultimately, Laura has a plan by watching old cult videos. And by having Andy and Piper, this is going to solidify her plan. Now, let's get right into where the positives and the negatives lie. Positives, I think the story is actually a good story. I think that is something that is very strong in this movie. It's something that you can follow very easily. I think they do a good job of making your emotions go everywhere. One second you see them happy, the next you see the lows, and I think that is good. The second, I think they have a good ability to really allow you to connect to the characters. Not character development. You are connected to the characters right from the very beginning. Because as you watch this play out, each one of the characters has their own persona that they are bringing to the screen. And it gives you the ability to understand the mindset that each of them have going into certain situations. And I think that is very good. The third thing is, I think they do a great job, and not really a good job, but a great job of really keeping you engaged. When you have a story like this that is up and down and all over the place, you've got to stay engaged. And they do a great job. I think a lot of movies that A24 puts out keep you engaged. And that's why A24 is one of my favorite companies out there. But let's look at the cons. And I think the biggest con that stands out is the slow pace of the movie. Even though I said that it follows a story and it's good, it is slow paced. And if you are somebody that is wanting a little bit of a buildup, okay. But this movie is a slow burn. And so the one thing, and this is something that is very important to me when it comes to movies, it is a slow burning film. Because as you see the emotions, as you see each situation, it is slowly building up to what the conclusion is going to be. And I think even though that could be a pro to some people, for me, this type of movie, this was not the way to do it. Another con, I think, that really kind of stands out is just the ending overall. And I know that's a general statement, but the ending overall could have been done a lot different. And so when you're looking at this and you're looking at the characters and you're trying to see what their role in this movie is, there is no plot twist, for instance, but I think it just gives you the ability to question, why did certain characters do the things that they did? But it also is having you look at it from the perspective of, did the character have to complete the action that was involved? And so I think for me, that is a con. I think those two big things really kind of take away from the overall movie itself. Now, as far as an overall rating, for me, Bring Her Back is a 3.6 out of 5. I think it is a solid movie overall. I think it is a movie that you can sit down and watch. I think it would be a lot easier when it hits streaming services. I think it's going to be one of those movies that draw people's attention that way. But it's just a movie that is solid. There's its cons, it has its pros, but I think there are a lot of good things in this movie that will keep you entertained going forward. So Bring Her Back is out now. It's been out for about a week or two. It is a 3.6 out of 5 in my opinion. Solid watch. Go see it if you are interested, or if you like horror movies, you may find joy in there. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more reviews coming tomorrow, and I will talk to you all later.